Well, I see got a new letter from the VA. Just came in April 22nd and started looking at that. My understanding is that there is, after 125 days, they consider it being on backlog, and there's over 400,000 VA veterans trying to, put in for disability. I was in the military for 22 years. I started in '82 and retired in '03. My left knee gave out even in basic training, and I went to the doctors, and of course it was interesting. They thought I was playing around because there wasn't anything you could x-ray and find any issues. It was ligaments torn. I remember thinking '85 and '82nd I did a jump and did hurt my back and couldn't even walk back in, because we're supposed to get marched back in from the field. And I was in a Gamma Goat. It's a very rough riding vehicle, and I was almost at the point that maybe I should just walk, because I think I was getting in more pain laying in the back there. So that started in '85. Throughout my whole career, my back has went out to where I can't even move for 1 to 2 days. I've had it at one point in time where I had to roll over off my bed onto a office chair and lay on it belly down and roll myself to the bathroom. And I climbed up on the bathroom to go to the bathroom. And, when it does go out, it's a tremendous amount of pain. And they're trying to get more information about my medical history, and they continue to keep doing this. Pretty much started back in 2010 when I was trying to get help for medicine for my back, because I use it every month, and I just like for them to at least pay for that. So the only way I was told that I could get support for that is to put in a VA claims for disability. So I started that in 2010, but here's the new letter I get, and goes over different periods. I was in the military. I was in 82nd Airborne during this period. And then they have duplication of the exact same period. So I don't know if they just continue to make up documents to get the veterans frustrated, so they just give up and don't pursue this. Told them, in 82nd Airborne, I, of course, jumped out of airplanes, which doesn't help the back or the knees. I also used to always, was always marching. I had over more than 100 pounds of rucksacks on my back all the time with mortars, carrying extra equipment. And, I showed them that information. And then I used to fly helicopters, which apparently also is bad. The vibration is bad on the back as well. I also, gave them the documentation that I got from my back, the MRI results that came from the military themselves. So I keep trying to put this paperwork in. It started in 2010, and the letter he sends back, first one is when he sent it back and said it's denied. He doesn't have all my full military career times down. I do have that paperwork that shows ever since I started in 82nd Airborne and joined the military in '81, all the way up to the period of 2002, each broken down into dates that what I performed. Sent this in for him, so it's not that the information they're trying to get from 82nd Airborne, I don't know if it's the military just doesn't want to give them the paperwork, or is VA just playing games to get the soldiers, the VAs just to give up. And I just hope that something comes out of this. And I feel sorry for those, veterans who is in tremendous pain and can't even work. At least I can work, so I'm not asking them to support me in my life. I just want help with the medicine that I have to pay for every month, and just take care of those few things. But it's pretty sad for those other soldiers who can't even work, and I can understand why they're depressed and having issues, in life.